Hello, everyone. Um, this is sort of another random rant video. It's unscripted, nor will there be any editing. I'm just gonna kind of shoot the breeze here. Wanted to talk about Pokemon Go. Its enormous popularity, undeniable, mass popularity. It's crazy. I mean, like my Facebook, YouTube, um, just like general internet articles in general. It's on the news. Um, like all my friends, like on a headset playing Xbox, are all talking about it. It's crazy. It's everywhere. Um, it's unbelievable. It's really cool. I mean, I've been a diehard Pokemon fan. Well, I don't know what diehard. I've been a Pokemon fan, big Pokemon fan my whole life. Um, there are some others out there that are super passionate about the series and live and die by it. And I consider myself a fan, but not I don't know. I don't go to like tournaments and I don't play like professionally or anything like that. But love the series. Been with it since '98 and got a decent collection of like original boxes, and I still have the manuals and stuff like that. So I love the Pokemon series. I really do. Um, I don't have Pokemon Go yet. I haven't played it yet. It's not available in Canada. I know there's ways to get around that with US iTunes accounts and stuff, but um, I'll just wait until it comes out, till all the kinks get worked out, like all the server crashes and stuff. So I'll just wait till it comes. Um, but I wanted to talk about Pokemon Go. Um, but with it, I also wanted to talk about um, how it's amazing what a different what a difference 9 years can make. And I'm using 9 years because in 2007, um, when I was in high school, I was in grade 11. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl came out, and at the time there was a 4 year gap in between generations there. Between generation three, yeah, between generation three and four, it was a 4 year gap. It was a long wait. Like for me, I was just so excited for Diamond and Pearl. I think the Pokemon fan base in general was very excited. And again, I was in that demographic. I think Pokemon it was sort of because I was 8 when the first generation came out, which is like just like as far as age goes. I mean that like I was the demographic. I was an 8 year old boy, and a lot of my friends obviously going through school. We were all the right demographic for it. Kind of get I mean like if you were born around like 88 to 92, you were kind of like right front and center for the hype with the cards and everything. So, anyways, fast forward to 2007, 17, like I said, grade 11, Diamond and Pearl come out, and like no one cared in my school. I mean, like I went to school with 2,000 kids. Um, very little would have like even batted an eye. Um, I had my DS, brought it with me to school and class. I'd play it, not like during class, but like in between breaks and at like lunch and stuff. And I was never like bullied or ridiculed or anything like that. But I was definitely, it was almost like frowned upon. Like, "Pfft, you still play Pokemon?" Um, People would be like, "Man, aren't you like, isn't that like a kid's game? You're like too old for it." Like, no one cared. Um, like I had gaming buddies and nerds and stuff. So like in my circle of friends, um, even then, like I don't know, like not a lot of people had like a DS. Like we were like it was sort of like that weird, like gaming wasn't nearly as mainstream or as popular as it was then as it is now. Like when I was in high school, I swear to God, like nobody had a console. At least not they would admit to, which is also where I'm gonna get to in a sec. Um, but yeah, I mean, Pokemon has always been undeniably super popular from the moment it started. I guess in Japan in '96, and then it came to North America and the cards, the show, and everything, the movies. Oh my God! I mean, like there's no denying that it has always been the most crazy, one of the most popular gaming franchises I've been aligned for of all time. Um, but being a nerd right now is such a different thing than it was even like 5 6 years ago, but especially 9 years ago when I was in high school. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl came out. It should have been a super exciting time for Pokemon fans. I don't know, at least at my school, no one no one gave a shit. It was not a big deal at all. And now Pokemon Go comes out, and it's all like the same people that were like scoffing at me, like, dude, you're too young for Pokemon. Dude, they're like balls deep, no pun intended, in Pokemon Go. It's ridiculous. Um, I could almost just go on a whole rant about all the people that like pretend to be nerds and have like, oh my god, I'm so nerdy. I have a Chewbacca shirt. Oh, I'm so nerdy. He's wearing Usher glasses. Like, oh, Bazinga, I have my Flash shirt. Like, I'm such a nerd. Oh man, I like once talked to a guy about Star Wars at the mall one time. Ah, I don't know. Like it's just like I'm not. I don't want this to be like about like. I don't want it to be about like like I've been a nerd like my whole life, and it's cool. There's lots of other nerds kicking around now. I mean, like I go to the comic expo here every year, and it's crazy popular, and that's really cool. Like I'm not like no, fucking nah nerds, go back to your football or whatever. It's not like that. But it's just crazy to me now that like stuff that gets trendy, like really gets trendy, especially like particular nerdy things. Um, and with Pokemon, it's almost kind of like a double whammy. Um, it's something that already is really popular with nerds, and it's kind of popular and nostalgic. It's easy for people to be like, "Oh, I used to love Pokemon so much," but like they haven't touched the franchise for like 15 years, But I mean, now that Pokemon goes out and everyone's playing it, everyone, like it's kind of like that effect. Like everyone just wants to like fit in. Like it's just like that's the biggest difference in nerd culture is that for whatever reason it's like cool now. Whereas 9 years ago you were a nerd, you're a nerd. Like no one like dude like you have a Wii dude like that's so lame. Although the Wii was kind of different. The Wii's not a good example because the Wii was like randomly trendy. I don't know. It was like gimmicky. People like liked it for some reason. I don't know. The Wii was okay. It was cool for like a year. Um, but yeah, I guess what I also wanted to get to was let's say Pokemon always has been like instead of like when I went to high school and there's 2,000 kids, maybe like 20 of us were playing Pokemon maybe. Now I'm sure you go to any high school now and it's like out of 2,000 kids, I'm sure like a quarter of them have this game. And you hear about all these people using it to like rob people and shit, and it's just crazy, like just how many people are playing it. Um, so what I was gonna say was, has Pokemon always been that crazy popular, and like people were just kind of like in the closet about it because I play Magic the Gathering as well, and it's funny because I can always tell like the nerds that own it, and I'm like, yeah, I play Magic. That's a great time. Um, but then I also have like my closet nerd friends when I come up to them in the staff room. And I'm like, dude, I pulled this booster pack the other day and I got a shiny Eldrazi. Oh my god, it was so. And they're like, oh, dude, that's really cool. Yeah, so how about them Blue Jays? Like, they're like so, not like ashamed, but they're like, I don't want to talk about this. So there's like, there's like, the nerds that own it, the kind of like cool and trendy nerds and like the closet nerds. And, like, I'm just wondering, like, when I was in high school 9 years ago, like out of the 2,000 kids, were there like 500 Pokemon fans? It was just that 20 out of 500 of us were, we were able to own it and be like, yeah, I love Pokemon. And then the rest of them were like just in the closet about their nerdom. I don't know, and it just bugs me that people are always so worried about what other people think and they're so worried about being judged. But I guess sort of the message I want to get out through this whole thing is that just be yourself, you know what I mean? And it's cool that a lot of people are open about this Pokemon thing and like, oh yeah, no, I've been out for like 3 hours trying to get to the gas lead, like it's awesome, but it's only kind of safe right now because everyone else is doing it. So I don't know. I guess I don't want to get like too profound here or anything, but um, like just because something is cool and trendy and easy to jump on, just make sure you're being true to yourself always, not when it's easy. And that's sort of what I wanted to get across is that I'm the kind of guy where I am who I am, no compromise. Doesn't matter if it's over sports, gaming, or whatever. Um, and I just want more people in the world to be like that. Just be yourselves 100% of the time, transparent. Don't worry about what other people think. If you're a Pokemon fan and you have been since 1998, but you're only just showing it now, that's a problem. I've been a Pokemon fan since '98, and I've like high school, junior high, when I had a girlfriend, like the one time, um, I was like, yeah, Pokemon's the best. Like, it's a great time, and I didn't care if people were like, you're too old to play it, or it's a kid's game, or it's so lame, whatever. I didn't care, and it's great now that a lot of people are playing it and are like, yeah, I'm a Pokemon fan. That's like that's awesome. Where were you 9 years ago when I was like in the corner alone playing by myself? Um, so yeah, that's just what I'm kind of getting at here. Trendy nerdism, it bothers me. But I don't know. That's kind of like the old hermit in me because I'm like, I was here first, but um, it's not the kind of guy I am. I mean, I'm excited, that people are all like amped up for like everything Marvel and Star Wars and just all this shit, Pokemon. Like it's cool. It's a lot of fun. Anime. I'm turning in. I mean, I sort of fleeced anime for a bit, and then I got back into it. And there's a lot of anime fans. Again, like some closeted ones, but I rock anime shirts and yeah, I don't know. I'm getting all ranty. So I guess all I'm trying to say is just be who you are always, and I don't just don't give a shit if someone is looking at you weird because you have a DS in your hand and you're playing on the bus or something like that. Fucking, you should get one too. You should tell them. I don't know. Um, yeah, that's all I have to say. Good night and good luck, and happy pokey hunting.